Dr. Leona Mercury coming to you today on April the 29th is when I'm making this recording. This is going to be for your end of April, early May reading, taking you into May, pretty much the first couple weeks of May, though I will be doing a reading, a full moon reading for you, getting the energy for that because a big solar eclipse is coming this weekend. When I'm recording this, what's ahead is today is the Pluto retrograde. That's Pluto is transformation energy. It's life and death. Energy, transformation and rebirth is another way of saying that. So that's coming through Aquarius for you. And if you happen to see the air signs energy check-in that I did about a week ago, I'm telling you right now, my beautiful Aquarians, yours, the air check-in, check that one out. It's like 3 minutes long. It was insane. I was channeling my ancestors. I was in a cemetery. And of course, for me, that space, I have ancestors all over the world, like many people. But New Orleans is one of the places where I have ancestors, and particularly ancestors who were involved in, who were considered witches. But of course, they were just healers, herbalists, and sort of early therapists, really. That's how I see them. But there's a lot of that spiritual energy. And one of my ancestors that I went to visit and that I got to kind of honor and give offerings for is somebody that actually helped people in prisons to gain their freedom if they were wrongly imprisoned, and not a lawyer, somebody that, again, was like an herbalist, an early sort of therapist. So I always shuffle the deck 108 times. I have today the mala I'm using to do that. This is 108 beads. That's how I do that, by the way. Similar to using rosary beads, I kind of count, I say a mantra as I'm shuffling, and I'm counting on the beads, and there's different spacers that help me stay focused and stay on track. This is a red jasper stone. It's kind of a large one, and it's meant to help with Mercury energy. Not Mercury energy, sorry, Mars energy. I also have the scry today because I know that a lot of you really liked it when I did that for that special full moon reading. I have my handy dandy wand here that helps me cleanse negatives and do the reading. And then this is from my garden. It is a white sage bundle, and I am going to cleanse the space right now. It has rose petals on it, and oh, see, this is legit. Oh yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse your space. I'm going to cleanse I've got some oracle cards here. I also have my friend Heidi, and I'm going to cleanse the space as well as cleanse the cards, cleanse the crystal space, and cleanse myself. Come on now, I got to do that too. And then we're just going to let that burn out right there. So that's to help balance our chakras and to cleanse any negatives in the space. So because I was in a cemetery recently, I'm doing this because honestly, since I've been there, I keep getting a lot of energy coming from the other side, coming through the readings. So that's just an FYI for you. I will be doing some scrying, and I have been getting a lot of people coming through from the other side. So, and here it is, starting off right away with the Hermit, okay? The Hermit card is first, and I'm going to show that to you. I am using a Terra Soleil deck. I don't know if you can see that. They have these little pouches that they come in. This is one of their decks, and it has, it's gilded. I don't know if you can see that, gilded on the side with some gold gilding, and it has the constellations. And this first card is the Hermit card. Traditionally, you see like an actual hermit, right? Kind of going within, holding a lamp. We can see here the moon. So this has to do with the eclipse coming up. There's one this weekend, but this is, I believe, about the May 16th eclipse going within. And this is also the number 9. So the number 9 is about karmic completion and wholeness, but it's also the day before. May 9th is also the day before Mercury goes retrograde, and the Hermit is ruled by Mercury. So Aquarians out there, take note of that. Mercury is retrograde from May 10th until June 3rd. And then Saturn goes retrograde the very next day. So watch out for sudden everything, sudden all kinds of things. Your karma will come back to you right away, good or bad. Queen of Swords is next after this Hermit. This Queen of Swords, this looks like you've been playing with time maybe. You've had a lot going on. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, my beautiful Aquarians. You also, the last time we spoke, there was something about a sibling relationship or a family relationship. For some of you, it was a partner. And here's the Emperor. You were holding back on this, and there you are. Two of Swords, yeah, making a decision to hold back on the Queen of Swords, okay? So Aquarius, you are air. You are the fire of air. You are a fixed sign. So you have influence from the sun, but swords are part of air signs. So I'm seeing here the Hermit. You are definitely hiding. You're not talking to this person. You are playing with time. You're extending the time. You're letting time pass. When it comes to this situation, you've decided to hold back for whatever reason on this Queen of Wands. So again, I think I saw that a sibling with fire in their chart, Leo, Sagittarius, something like that. The Magician, the Queen of Wands and the Magician are similar cards for me as a reader. So this is about manifestation. This person, this is also Gemini energy, the Magician and the Hermit being both here, as well as the Queen of Wands. Some of you out there, Aquarians, could be psychic. The person that you're dealing with could also be psychic. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. We have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. 3 queens on the deck. Seriously, as well as the Emperor. Aquarians. Hello. This Queen of Pentacles also has a rainbow. So this is a message from your ancestors as well, that you're going to have some kind of abundance coming in. Maybe you have a new job. Some of you are going to be getting a job offer. I see that for some of you, my beautiful Aquarians, it does look like you're going to have some good things coming forward. I can see that. I'm very excited for you. And it does look like it could be coming in the next month or so. But because Pluto goes retrograde and is retrograde until early October, these readings are really meant to help you kind of deal with that retrograde and the aspects of that retrograde over the next basically 4 to 6 months. Judgment. Okay, so remember last time it's coming back to me right now. I do like a lot of readings, but this is particularly stuck with me. There's somebody, a sibling, I believe. It could be a partner as well, or a parent. That's possible. Could be a coworker. But there's somebody you're not talking to, and it looks like you're still choosing not to talk to them, to hold back on it. This person is very powerful, has very powerful, like, sort of manifestation abilities, and they're bringing in the stability. If you're holding back on them, don't, because judgment is coming. Remember what I said about Saturn going retrograde in early June? You really want to be careful of that. Here's the Fool. You are going to maybe decide to go ahead and take a leap of faith here. You have been holding back again. Apathy. Watch out for apathy, my beautiful Aquarians. You're missing out on an opportunity when you do this. The Hangman. You need a new perspective on this. You may be trying to get a new perspective. This does have to do with family, because the Hangman hangs on the tree of life. So that's kind of important here. It's also the number 12, which is Piscean energy, the 12th house. This is the house of loss. If you're not careful, you could lose out on this very important relationship. Really be careful, Aquarians. I know sometimes it's tempting to cut people out of our lives if you just feel angry at them or they've challenged you in some way, but look carefully at that person, okay? Is there some kind of something different about them that you might be responding to some kind of sociocultural framework there, a cue from a sociocultural framework. So just be very, very careful, okay? Because you have Ace of Cups here in my hand. This is a lot of love coming from this person. Maybe that's your perspective, that whoever it is to you, a family member, friend, partner, coworker, whoever it might be, you really love this person and you know that they love you. So that's why this loss is here, and it's bringing you a lot of pain, my darling Aquarians. There's going to be justice, judgment, and justice. I'm telling you, Aquarians, you better, if this is you, if this isn't the other person, if this is you, please, please, please soften your heart toward this person. Soft boundaries keep people in. Hard boundaries push them out. So we've got Two of Pentacles coming through. This does look like, oh boy, Five of Cups. You might reach out to them and they may not respond. This could be a missed opportunity. The world is going to turn. Oh, maybe you've been the one who's been ignoring them. But the world is going to turn. This is a continuation of the story from the last time around. This person may have some Cancerian placements, but this is the Moon card coming through for you. So remember, we have that big full moon coming up in May that also includes an eclipse happening as a result of that full moon, or as part of that full moon. The moon is here represented quite a lot in these cards. That's why I'm using them. Four of Wands. This is about stability. So what you don't see, what you don't know, is that this person is very, very stable. That came through in the last reading as well. You're stable too. You have a lot of abundance. And some of the reason why you had abundance in the last reading was because of this other person not being included within a work situation, within a project, within a family situation, being like cut out of a will or cut out of a family in some way. So my beautiful Aquarians, it really does look like you don't see the stability here, but you will be seeing how stable they are. And you will want to have a new beginning here. This could be a new beginning in love. This could also be about you moving. You may not see something that has to do with your home. You may own a home right now already, and there could be something going wrong there so that you don't see a repair that might be needed. I also see a child for some of you coming forward, a child that's not yet born, okay? So some of you could have that happening. The Hierophant, all right. So Page of Cups and the Hierophant. This is a proposal for some of you out there, because this is a collective reading and there's so many beautiful Aquarians in this world. I love you guys so, so much. Remember, different things are going to come through. I'm trying to connect with all of you, as many as I can. And I do work that connects me with literally millions of people in my real life. In my this is my real life too, of course, but Five of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing that sense of you're going to be bringing in an offer about this, not speaking to this person. I'm seeing now Three of Wands. I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to move the scry. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of space, Aquarians. You can't even see it anymore. Okay, so I'm just going to put it down in the center. This isn't a mess. I know what's happening. It's just a little bit of a mess. I see Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So you're waiting. That's really what I said earlier, playing with time before you start talking to whoever this Queen of Wands is. And remember, gender is fluid. So in tarot, in real life, sexuality is fluid. Page of Swords. So you're watching and waiting. They could be watching and waiting for you. Oh my gosh. All right, King of Swords is here. This has a Ouija board on it. So this is an ancestor coming through for you right now. And this person may have been in the military. Somebody also, I'm sensing right now that some of you out there may have had a family member who was in the military who died, maybe not during service. They could have been retired. But somebody from the military, for some of you, passed away very recently, like within the last week or two, maybe the last month. Okay, so that person is coming through and they are telling you to go ahead and move forward with this. Stop waiting. There's never a right time. You'll never be ready to come forward, because that Queen of Wands is now a King of Wands, okay? So there's a King of Swords, King of Wands. You're coming in. The King of Swords is also you. So I do see the two of you coming together as equals. This is a family relationship. It's a past life relationship. sibling relationship, family. I'm really strongly getting that here. So this is something that's kind of happened before. Why am I continuing on? I don't know, but I am. Knight of Wands. So someone's going to be coming in passionately. I'm a little scared about that, but it does look like the sun is here for you. I'm glad I kept going. Should I keep going, universe? No, I'm not gonna. But there is like Temperance here. Yeah, this is divinely guided, choosing, yeah, to move forward. Yep, you're gonna eventually move forward. But boy, is this being dragged out by you or the other person. I don't know who. Aquarians, I sense it's you. You'll have to let me know if it actually is. But people from your past on the other side came through here today. I'm going to scry and see where they would like us to focus on. You know, let's see. I'm feeling like it's here. Yeah, this has been touching this, the sun. Okay, so happiness is waiting for you, Aquarians. Remember, wherever the sun is in your chart, that is actually, and I see that you can't see everything, so I apologize for that. Is that better or not really? There you go. I think that's a little better. The sun is where your billions are. It could have like some malefic planets around it, so it could be a little debilitated depending on where it is in your chart. But the sun rules the 5th house, the house of past life luck. So what do you want your karma to be? Forget about the past and past lives. What have you done in this lifetime? Because that's coming forward. Again, I really felt strongly at the beginning of this reading that Saturn going retrograde in June is connected to you in some way. So remember this, Aquarians, the sun, focus on happiness. I think that's the really important thing. Focus on happiness and creating a happy family. So if this is a family situation, this is your oracle cards. The bottom of the deck is release. Release your anger, okay? Release your anger. That's really coming through very strongly. Aquarians, I don't know what's going on, but I do see for some of you, many of you apparently, this energy is here. This is the universe coming through. Wow, like literally you're being told right now, you're being schooled by the universe. The universe is really coming through for you. The world is going to turn. I think it's telling you to practice some self-love, because if you're angry at someone else for this long, this is really, you might be self-destructing. So you need to practice some self-love. You're being warned by the universe to go ahead and, oh, the seeker. The seeker is like page energy. So this could be some insecure energy here. And I also see some of you need to go to the dentist, get your checkup. Ascension. Let's go. You're being protected, divinely guided. You have angels around you, and they want you to have a better life. One of my angels is right here, Heidi Messenger. She passed away in the month of April. I'm doing this on April 29th. It won't be posted for a few days after that. But Heidi was a true psychic medium. These are her oracle cards. And the first thing you have is luck. Okay, so luck is coming through for you. And the horseshoe, so some of you could be born in the year of the horse as well. I also see here that some of you may have a connection to India in some way, Aquarians. Yeah, I see that very strongly. And there's some people here who are watching who have Aquarian moons. Wow, okay, we all have our angels to love and to guide us. Through both joy and challenge, they stand by our side. I loved Heidi. She was a very sweet person, and she had sweet messages like that. So you have the universe on your side. The universe has literally come through. Ascension, the universe, the guardian angel card here. You continue the King of Swords card in this deck represents someone from the other side. The bottom of this deck, by the way, is the Rose. And Heidi says that Sweet Rose reminds that you are watched from above, encouraged, protected, and surrounded by love. Wow. Okay. So whatever's going on for you, my Aquarians, I'm sending you so much love. I really feel that some of you have maybe cut out a person that loves you. And it may not be exactly for fair reasons. You tell me. It could be the opposite. Please let me know in the comments. and follow me over to Patreon, okay? Because that's the only place you can see my extendeds. I do have a lot going on here. You certainly don't need to come over to the extendeds, but I would appreciate it if you would go ahead and follow me over there, because that gives you the full, more complete picture. I love you guys so much, Aquarians. If I don't see you over on Patreon, you guys take care, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.